All right, hello again, everyone. I'm back with more extremely PS1 action. So this is 40 Winks. This game is originally a PS1 exclusive. It actually got released. The N64 version of the game was basically canceled right before release, and then it was actually released on Kickstarter like 2 years ago. But I'm running the PS1 version because it's way cheaper. I also have controller cam here because this game requires a funky claw grip, which is kind of cool. So you'll get to see me holding the controller like this, which is very odd for a platformer. So if we're ready, let's go. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1, go. So there's two characters you can choose in this game, Rough or Tumble. I choose Rough solely based on preference because one of his attacks is I like the hitbox on it better. So the main movement tech in this game is called the long jump. So you have a slide in this game, and if you jump on the same frame you slide, you jump with the slide speed as opposed to sliding because the slide has a lot of lag on the end. But if you're a frame off on either button, you'll either just jump straight up or slide, which is slower. So that's why I'm holding the controller in a funky way, because it's very hard to press both buttons on the same frame if you're just using your thumb like this. So I use both fingers like this on X and circle in order to get that movement. Alright, so every level has these 4 dream keys, and those are what are used to unlock the bosses, which is how you progress through the game. Right away we have an out of bounds. This is a fairly difficult jump. There we go. So this game actually has no double jump, but if you press X twice, you get a double jump, which is hilarious. So that's what I was doing there. So if you press X twice quick enough, you actually get a jump that's twice as high, which lets you get on that little torch and get out of bounds. And then levels have these kind of jack-in-the-box things scattered around, and they contain different transformations. So this one, you turn into like this big caveman dude. This guy moves kind of slow, but the transformations are required in levels in order to hit certain buttons in order to progress in the game. Also, the name of this game is 40 Winks because you're supposed to have to collect these 40 winks in order to access the final boss. I'm going to be collecting 0. So once I get the 4 keys in the level, here's the key, here's the 4th key. I'm just going to exit level. Because I don't need anything else. I just need to get to the bosses in order to progress through the game. So that's the first level. Very quick. It's also kind of hard to control the camera in this game solely because you cannot use R1 really at all. So I really am only using L1 to control the camera the whole game. So you either have to deal with the bad camera or wait a while for the camera to rotate around on you. Oh, what? So I need to kill this guy in order to progress in the game. This level is extremely laggy, as is most of the game. As you can see right there. So when you have a transformation, you press the slide button while you're standing still. Or actually, if you just press the slide button while you're standing still, you get like a special attack. You like spit stuff. So the big guy spits like bones. Now for the swimming tech. So the swimming tech in this game is alternating X and square as fast as possible. Which works out really well with the other movement tech because you already have your hands kind of in a position to do that. And also, I have the chat up, so if anyone has any questions, please ask, because this is not a popularly run game. Also, here's a really laggy room right here. Okay, just need to kill that guy. So in this room, I want to go to this. Well, I didn't want to break that box, but I want to go in here first, because there's a transformation in here that has better movement. This guy, this is the ninja. This guy's awesome, and you only see him in this level, which is a shame. Okay, so that thing in the middle of the room there is a link. I don't actually need those, even though I'm supposed to need them. Okay. So these Z's are your health. They're actually surprisingly important in this game, mostly before the final boss. Because the final boss hits really hard and takes a long time to kill. So if you don't have a lot of health going to him, you're in big trouble. Yeah, so there's the first 2 levels. Every world in this game has 3 levels and then a boss. So there's level 3. Something I'm also doing, which has been probably noticed, I'm collecting these little gears or cogs. Those are required in order to progress within levels. So a level will have a door that requires 10, 20, 30, or 40 to open. And so there's a nice use of the double jump there, too. Okay, so damage abuse to get over here, which loses a lot of health, but it's way faster. Okay, and you have to kill these enemies in order to get this door to open. And then the right coffin has a wink down there. I don't need that. I just need the cogs. And this coffin is where all the cogs are. And then if I did this well enough, this wooden platform should be right here. Yeah, there it is. So I can jump on this. So I needed to get this dream key without taking too much damage. No, that's bad. I took a lot of damage there that I didn't want to take. So there's a few spots I can pick up health kind of scattered throughout the game, so it's not too big of a deal. Okay. Again, double jumping just to get up here way more easily. So in this section, these panels on the floor fall down unless you hit these buttons. So that's why I'm hitting a few of these buttons here. And that button has a star on it, which means I need a transformation in order to hit it, which is this guy. This is the Joester. Oh, I missed that cog. Okay, hit this, please. So you can't miss cogs in most levels because you actually need to get through the door that requires 40 of them to open. You could say that. I would not say that, but you could say that. Alright, so this room is terrible because it's just got a bunch of moving furniture, and the goal is to get on top of a piece of furniture and stay on top of it, which I miserably failed at. So now I'm just going to do this by just jumping each cog here. Oh, I actually got another table. Okay, so this is just like ride a table all the way around this run. That's okay. I might not have enough time to get this. It'll be close. Actually, I'll be fine. Okay, good. So if you, when the transformation runs out, you have to sit through a long animation while you're waiting to turn back into just the normal character. And it loses a bunch of time. And so now I just have to sit here and throw these keys up so I can access the boss. This would be a good time for a plug or a donation or let everyone know what's coming up or whatever.
Yeah, all right, I can do that. It's probably a good time to just mention again that we still do have all our names open as incentives for the Earthbound run at the end of the marathon. You can just put in your donation comment what you want to name and what you want the name to be. So Ness, Paula, favorite thing, all those things are up. Just let us know.
And so here we go. This is boss number 1. This is the giant spider. So you have to just run away from the spider, and then he like falls asleep, and then you hit him. Just like that. And then a bunch of little spiders spawn. And you can't attack them again until you beat all the little spiders. Ooh, nice snipe. Yeah, so if you think this boss is tedious, just wait. This is nothing. So when I'm doing this like 3-hit combo, if you jump right at the end of the combo, you actually where's this one? Oh, this is bad. Because the big spider's gonna hit me because I'm so close to him. Yeah. And there's a lot of damage too, so it's not good. Okay. So then I'm going to zoom into nothing here because that actually reduces a lot of lag.
Next time, I'll get you next time.
Right, and so that's it for World 1. So now that I've beaten the boss from World 1, that lets me access World 2, which is right down here. So this is the water world. So there's a lot of water levels here, which is normally I'm not a huge fan of water levels, but since this game has interesting swimming tech, that makes them pretty good. So this level doesn't really have a ton of water in it that I'll be actually swimming in. It's got a tricky jump at the start though. So I need to double jump onto this life preserver and then off of it. Yeah, you can't grab this ledge either, so you have to just straight up make it. There we go. Oh, I missed that guy. I wanted to hit that guy. I just didn't even be in my way. So the moons that I'm getting there, that's like the ammo for the spit attack. I won't really need that because it's just You don't really use it that often. Alright, so now I'm just do like a jetpack. It was pretty cool. So now more swimming. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. There we go. So the problem with the swimming is the controls aren't super great, so if you screw up, it looks really bad. Sharp. I should be able to beat the end of this transformation run. Okay, I don't know why it wouldn't let me jump in the box though. That was dumb. But I hope you're all enjoying this wonderful frame rate, because it's very bad. Okay, so I can miss 2 of the cogs in this little path here, which I did. So now I can't miss any more for the rest of. Because I don't actually need all 40 in this level, I only need to get to 30. Which means I need both these. Why am I not turning up? I was like pressing the direction. Turning up and I didn't. That was weird. You can get, like, there's 2 spares in that box there. So. Yeah, the N64 version of this game, from the minimal things we've seen, doesn't lag nearly as much. So maybe I'll buy a copy of it someday. Okay, so you need the Joester to do that double jump, because it's a little too high for you to normally double jump over there. Otherwise, you have to like, go around and swim in there, and it's really obnoxious. So glad I got that at least, because I forget the backup, if I'm being perfectly honest. Now for like a real one. This level's got much more swimming in it. I think if you start underwater, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Oh, I meant to double jump that. I only pressed X once. There we go. Also, if anyone is questioning the quality of this game, there's on the box art for the PlayStation version, which again was the only version that originally released. There's a quote from Nintendo Magazine that says, "Move over, Mario." So clearly this was intended to be the big dethroner of Mario. I'll leave it up to you whether it looks like they did that or not. Okay, so I got the dumb glitch here where the door is just black, which is really bad because now I can't see. I think, have I already missed the one I can miss? Okay, I only need one of these. Okay. There we go. That was bad. So I'm gonna get these with the double jump, which I normally would need the Joester here for to get those. So again, the double jump is just Super, super convenient. That's on that. There we go. So it gives me 30, and lets me get in this room, which just has 10 more. Ooh, I got those all in one jump. Ooh! It's actually really hard to get all of those. Okay. Some nice lag. Get the 4th key, and we're out of here. They really are. They're pretty bad in this game. The tech to go fast in this game is good, but the movement itself is bad. Oh. I didn't get a double jump. So. One other thing that's really annoying about this game is getting out of the water. When you surface, you like bob up and down on the surface of the water a little bit, and you cannot jump out of the water while you're bobbing on the surface. So you have to actually wait for all that to end before you can leave the water. Oh no. Missing things in this tunnel is very bad. It's really hard to get them on the way out. There we go. Oh, I swam right through the hole though, so that slightly made up for it. So something you'll notice is that like doors in this game will actually open in both directions. That is very important for later. They don't always just open towards you or away. It'll always open away from you at first, but you can. I'm just gonna put it like that. Since this way. Trying to remember where to go in your own speed game. Always fun. So, I mean, a lot of these levels is just a lot of going all over the place to get these cogs and then using them to get later in the levels. Because the keys that you need are scattered. Oh, this is bad. I meant to kill this guy by stomping on him. And then press the stomp button, but he did not die. My health is really bad here. I could be in trouble. This way. Make sure you get like all this health here. Okay. So coming up, we have one of the hardest jumps in the game. It's unintended, but I wanted. There's a hole in the floor here that I want to jump through. Nice, I got it on the first try. That jump is actually extremely difficult. I want to pick up some of that health, and I just missed all of it. $30 is real low. I think I can make do with it, but it's not very good. So you can't actually exit level when you're underwater, which is why I couldn't just leave when I grabbed that key. You have to be standing still in order to be able to exit level. It's another one of these key cutscenes. Sometimes the keys just go in the wrong order, like that you saw. That they didn't just go in a neat circle. I'm not exactly sure why that happens, but it is pretty funny when it does. Alright, so now I can fight the second boss. Which is over here. Okay, so this boss is very similar to the first boss. It's basically exactly the same idea, except it just takes one extra hit. I don't think so. Because I'll be perfectly honest, I have no idea what the intended order for anything in this game is. This is really bad. Get off of him! Oh my goodness. This is really bad. This is like getting into death abuse on the final boss territory. So this game has 7 worlds. You'll notice that I'm only at the end of World 2, and I'm mentioning the final boss. So, just be ready for that.
Next time.
Alright, so now that I've completed World 2, I can access World 3. And accessing World 3 isn't really all that helpful, but the door that opens when you access World 3 is very important, because the final boss trigger is right on the other side of this door here. So if I can get there early, is good. So I'm going to use this door and this chair to attempt to do that. This trick is extremely stupid and will probably take me about 1,000 tries. That was actually kind of close. So this trick alone is the reason the estimate is super high, because it's very, very dumb. Oh, that was bad. Oh, crap. Alright. So the thing is if you're too slow to get into the door, it'll open the wrong way. So you need it to open this way in order for it to actually wedge you between itself and the chair. I've had a couple good attempts at this, like 3 or 4. And a bunch of not good attempts. Ooh, that was really close. That could have worked. So this is a really great run killer trick right at the end. There we go. And so now I'm in the final boss. So that skips about 3/4 of the game. Alright, I'm gonna death abuse on this guy because I have like no health. And this guy hits really hard. So I'm just gonna let this guy kill me. One more windmill will kill me. Okay. If I was attempting for a PB, I would try and beat the guy, but... Alright, so if you thought your least favorite boss fight was tedious, you have not seen this boss fight. If you do this, I have to hit him 60 times. And he hits really hard. What you kind of want to do is lure this guy actually into attacking you, because like that, because it makes him frozen in place for a bit. Don't miss a hit. That's very bad if you miss a hit, because he will get up and then you won't actually do any damage. Oh. This has been very bad. I think I still have enough health though. I have like 20 health or something. I should be enough. Yeah, I can get it like 2 or 3 more times, so right before I die. Which would be really bad because then I gotta fight the whole big eye all over again. Play a little safe here. So get ready on time. Assuming I don't die here. Alright, yeah. Okay, so time is not right now, it's when the screen fades to black. Also, I'm just gonna lag the game here because it's really hilarious how terrible the game lags when this guy explodes on screen. Alright, so get ready on time. And time. So that's 40 winks. Some pretty hot PS1 action. Hope you guys enjoyed. This game is actually pretty easy to learn. There's a full set of tutorials on the leaderboards and the guides section. So if anyone is interested in learning the game, you can check that out. There's also a Discord there. This game only has like 4 or 5 runners, so if you're looking for a short-ish game with a small community, it's a pretty good candidate for it. So hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and stick around for the rest of the marathon.